Hello, 'tis I, Foodie Beauty. Welcome to my positive corner of the internet, where there's only us gals, easing in the evenings, with absolute zero hecticals, because that would literally be so bad. I've made some merch, so I thought I'd show you. I haven't set up a page or anything, I just bought the stuff for myself, but I thought I'd show you what will be on the page when I get round to it, or the next time Tommy visits, and they can upload the stuff. I put a lot of thought into this, and it's totally my anaesthetic, and I hope you really appreciate the effort that I've made. Alright? First thing, look, slightly used bottle of bubbles. Yeah, and it's pink, so it's totally my anaesthetic. And then, this is brilliant, we got a slightly used stack of post-it notes, which is also pink, and look, it's got cat hairs and dirt stuck all over them. It's perfect. And then, this took a lot of searching, I got some curlers, because my hair gets quite dry if I use heat, so I thought curlers might work. And again, look, there's cat hair and stuff stuck all over them, but it's pink, so it don't matter. And then, look, buttons. I hand-picked these myself. Yeah, totally my anaesthetic. And this is my favourite thing by far, and it's one of a kind. It's this empty box of cat food that I've signed, and it's pink, plus it has cats on it, and you know how much I love cats. So yeah, that's all my merch for now. As I said, I haven't set up a shop or anything. So look, it's quite reasonably priced. I mean, depending on how much you earn, and it'll be up soon. So everything's limited, so you best get in quick. Alright, I loves ya. Mwah. Hello, 'tis I, Fat Cow. Foodie claims to be attempting to blend in a bit better with her fellow Kuwaitians. She claims because maybe she'll get harassed less. I think it's because she's desperately trying to get Salah's family to put up with her. I mean, they're not going to accept her, they're not going to tolerate her, they might put up with her, which might also explain her better behaviour. There's one of those other theories that's going round as to why she's not raging. I mean, along with possibly losing her channel, losing Kuwait entirely because Salah's father has finally had enough, but has been very gracious to give her a last chance, is a possibility. It could actually be a combination of both, because whatever it is, it's a doozy. I mean, to actually get Foodie to bite her lip. I mean, she's raged under the surface and gone off live when appropriate, when she knows she's going to blow. Can't imagine what she's like to be around offline, though. Anyway, I thought I'd throw some experience into the ring and explain how there is nothing, literally nothing Foodie can do to blend in any Middle Eastern country. And we are totally ignoring the fact that she is as wide as she is tall. So she is literally a ball. That in itself, bit of a hurdle to overcome. My experience as a very obviously Caucasian Western person, please, when I lived there I didn't have these tattoos, okay? Obviously if I had the tattoos I wouldn't have stood a chance. Or the piercings, there would have been no chance. But there was no chance anyway. You see, even if I tried to dull my shine, to blend in, it was very obvious I was a white woman. That in itself is enough to attract attention, unwanted attention. Even though at the time I was a practicing Muslim and dressed incredibly modestly. Not veiled though, but modestly. But had I actually been a Middle Eastern woman dressed appropriately, had I been out by myself, I would have attracted attention. I've seen women in niqabs get hassled. Women who are hijabi and really well respectedly covered get harassed. The thing is, and this might seem like a generalisation, but I'm only speaking about my experience and what I've been told. There is a consensus among certain individuals of a masculine persuasion and a certain mindset, let we say, that believe all Western women are easy. It's what they've been told, it's what they've been exposed to, it's what they've been raised to believe. And in a atmosphere where female virginity is so important, having a diddle with a Western woman seems like an alternative to such minded individuals. See, it gets worse though. Even when I was out with my child, I got harassed. Even if I went out and was 8 months pregnant, I got harassed. And I even got harassed when I was out pushing my child in a pram with my Arab husband next to me. There's nothing Foodie can do to avoid getting harassed. Nothing. It's a sweeping generalisation I've made about the Middle East, yes, but it is my experience. It is what I have been told. It's what has been explained to me by Middle Eastern men and Middle Eastern women, and it's what I've witnessed. Now, if she's trying to blend in with the family, good effing luck with that. It doesn't matter what colour you've made your skin, Foodie. Your behaviour, your attitude, your entire history, and all the crap that you still have online needs to be erased. It has to cease to exist. They've given you 2 years to show that you are committed to making positive changes. and you have effed up every step of the way. And it doesn't matter how many no rages you have, it's going to happen, and it will only take one for you to get the boot. On an entirely different note, Amberlynn Reid, she who was caught following indecent, immoral, revolting material on Instagram, I have one thing to say. I have spent a good hour trying to accidentally follow somebody. The buttons, the things you need to press, the whole thing is on completely the opposite side to the delete side and the block side and the report side. It can't be done by accident, unless the accident is you use the wrong account to follow it with. And my goodness, child, he talked and talked and talked and talked, and everybody and their dog knows the more you try to explain a thing, the less likely it is to be true. Amber, you like significantly younger individuals. We've kind of known this all along, but you've been caught. And given everything that's happening now and what's about to be published about yourself by a certain individual who is rather fond of knitwear, you are royally screwed. And all I have to say about that is about bloody time. So, in conclusion, because I need to get this crap off my face, safe to say that 2025 is going to be the year that we will say goodbye to both Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reid. Not necessarily in a morbid way, if you know what I mean, although that's not guaranteed either. But their channel, their online presence, they have both effed up and are destroying the only source of livelihood and income they have. We might get a few more years of second-hand embarrassment, watching them scrabble to try and get back on, but it's just going to be so horrendously embarrassing to watch that we're not going to bother. It's going to be like watching a bug drowning in a puddle. Also, and this had no right being an afterthought, but I forgot, and then I remembered. I didn't know about the incident during the Crackhead Olympics where Foodie drove over a large amount of frogs that were crossing the road while laughing. Some people said it wasn't deliberate because it was unavoidable. I'd like to say bullshit. There is no way on this earth I would have proceeded across that road. I would have found any other alternative route than drive through those frogs, let alone enjoy it. This cements my theory that it is only because Foodie has rendered herself physically immobile that she hasn't actually murdered somebody yet. She is completely psychologically capable of committing murder. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. We have to be grateful she has immobilized herself. There are people on this planet that are alive today only because Foodie is too fat, too lazy, and not quite intelligent enough to kill them. But she would if she could. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. And I suspect the same applies to Amberlynn.